Alright guys, so I'm back today with an order I just received from Hornblasters, the Psychoblasters Nightmare Edition V2 electric train horn that I'm going to be installing here on my 2023 Honda Pioneer 1005. So stay tuned and I'll show you the process of getting this wired up and where I'm going to put the switch for this. What's up guys? So finally time to install my Hornblasters horn on my 2023 Honda Pioneer 1005. So the best I can determine as far as where we're going to mount it, let me get the camera turned around, is right up in this area between the shocks behind the fan in this blank space. And what I'm going to do is mount it up there to that cross member. And I had to get a little creative on this, which, you know, for me, I was lucky that I had some metal in stock. So what I've done is fabricated a bracket. So you can see this is what comes with the Hornblaster horns, which I'm sure they're made to be mounted like this. Because of the tight space, I'm gonna have to mount them a little differently. So I've taken a piece of flat bar that I had laying around and a piece of angle and mounted it using the hardware that came with Hornblaster's kit. And I've still got to tighten everything up. I'm just in the mock-up stage right now. But basically, they're going to go in like this with the long horn down. Those two holes will mount up to that cross member I showed you. And then I'll get the electric air pump mounted. So I opted for the Psychoblaster horns because I knew I was going to be working with a tight space, and these really do fit perfect once I get them up in there. There's probably other options for where to mount them on here. I guess you could do behind the bed or under the seat, but I wanted them up towards the front end. So I'm going to work on getting this all tightened up and then get it mounted, and I'll show you the next steps. Alright, so that took a little bit of fabrication and effort, but as you can see, I've got two self-tapping screws into the frame there. Got my brackets there, and I have everything mounted behind the radiator fan in between the two shocks, which to me gets it up out of the way. I don't ride a whole lot of mud and water, so I don't have to worry about this being submerged. Here in North Carolina, we can have side-by-sides street legal, so you see I've got turn signals and gone through the process to make this street legal. Now it doesn't, North Carolina DMV doesn't require a horn, but I want a horn. I've had a few people pull out in front of me, you know, ride by a friend's house, say what's up. I've got two little girls who said they wanted a loud horn, so what better place to get one than hornblasters.com. So check them out, and I'm gonna finish wiring the electric pump up, and then I'll show you that, and we'll work on getting this wired up. All right, I got everything mounted. So just to give you an idea of how I did it, I extended the air hose just a little bit. I ran it up from here, from where the horns are down below, and just allowed it plenty of slack so there's no hard pinches or anything. I mounted the pump right here. Now this is specific to my application, but it's just what worked easiest for me, because this is all plastic. I was able to mount that there, mount the relay here, and Hornblasters does a great job of explaining how to wire the relay. I wired it to a fuse block that I already had here, so you can see where I labeled it for the horn. And now my 4-year-old is going to give us an example of how the horn works. All right, turn the key on. All right, hit the horn. So thanks to Hornblasters for this great product, and be sure to click like and follow if you don't already, and catch you next time.